watching a burn cell that we did back in 2016 for a fire investigation class in Leavenworth, Washington. This particular cell consists of 4 rooms. The room on the left, room A, is separated from the remainder of the cell by a closed door. During the course of this video, you're going to see the temperature in Fahrenheit displayed at the ceiling and floor of each of the rooms. So we actually had a couple goals when doing this burn cell. Our first thought was we want to see how fire reacts to ventilation. So the fire starts in room B. Our goal was to get it to travel down room C, the hallway, and out the door in room D. We have an interior camera in the picture-in-picture which shows what's going on in room B, and in a few minutes we'll drag that camera out. The other thing we wanted to show was how effective having a door closed can be. Okay, so as you're seeing here, the temperatures are starting to rise in the room origin, room B, and really got a great picture down in the corner there of what the fire conditions are like there. We're using 2-hour rated fire glass that will give us the opportunity to see how the fire progresses, and the temperatures are now really starting to take off in all the rooms except for room A, which again is isolated by a door. Now the camera is going to start sliding back here, and what I want to point out is how we get that smoke, which is fuel, that's coming down that hallway, and when it mixes with oxygen that's being entrained from the open door, you're going to see that fire roll over right there. So it's quite spectacular to watch the fire move. And in the upper picture, you can see it actually in the window. You see the fire moving down the hallway. So it's really, really cool stuff. Okay, this fire is going to take off pretty quick. What we're going to do now is we're going to actually pull the camera out of cell D. Once we get flame coming out of there, we got a lot of thick smoke right now. Flame's coming really quick. That camera's going to come out. We're going to shut that door, the exterior door on room D. When that happens, you're going to see fire come out from underneath the door that separates room B and room A. And so look at the picture now. When we shut the door, you see the glow there. When the door gets shut on that other end, it overpressurizes the room, and we get a fire that kind of busts out real quick. Now we're going to open that door, and we're going to see the dramatic change of room A from a completely livable space to a space where nothing can survive. Okay, we're going to go transition back to the big picture image here. I want to show you this again, how that smoke violently pours out of room B and exits from room A. Here's a slow down version of it, and look at the force. So that overpressurization in room B just drives that heated gas out, and it jacks the temperature up in room A almost instantaneously, going to something you can't live in. We're going to go back to the cells now. Now this is the floor in cell A. Temperatures are going to show up there. Watch the temperature on the floor. It's just going to keep ticking up and up and up. Absolutely awesome to see this in real time. We're going to cut to a side-by-side here in a second. So you can see at the top will be cell A. The bottom will be the big cell picture. Now watch the temperatures in cell A and how the floor escalates. At this point it's just going to start going compounding. It's going to get huge fast. It's actually going to get hotter at the floor than it is the ceiling. While the other cells, they're actually going down in temperature. There's no oxygen in there, therefore there's no additional heat being produced. Temperature's going down. Awesome to see this stuff. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to actually show how the temperatures drop dramatically with a fog stream. So fog stream's introduced, the temperatures start to decline, and they decline equally at the top and the bottom. There's no inversion. There's no change in the thermal layer. It just drops equally. Hey, I want to leave you with 2 thoughts. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate that. And the second one is don't do this. Don't try this at home. A couple reasons why. 1, it's dangerous, and 2, it could be a felony in your state. So stay out of the hospital. Stay out of jail. Last, I want to thank Chelan County Fire District 3 who hosted this fire investigation class. I want to thank Northwest Fire Investigators and the Washington chapter of the IAAI. More specifically, I want to thank Kyle Higgins, Scott Daw, and Mike Makala, and all the work that went into getting this imagery for you today. I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe if you like it. Thanks a lot.